Welcome back to another quick review today. It's all about Moon Knight, the entire series. No more extra quick reviews. I'm reviewing the entire thing. Um, this is, without a doubt, the best MCU Disney Plus show. Um, Not including the Netflix shows, because for including that, the Daredevil is the best. But just going off of the shows that Marvel has made specifically for Disney Plus thus far, this, in my opinion, is the best one. It does everything pretty well. I think it takes the MCU into a new direction. Like the other shows have been doing that as well, such as like Loki and WandaVision. But this direction, I feel like dives into like the mystical aspect of the MCU more. So like Doctor Strange has done in the past. Doctor Strange and I can't even say WandaVision or Loki because WandaVision I can't really. It didn't really dive into that like that mystical side of the Marvel universe. More Loki was just too focused on time travel for its own good, but just like this and Doctor Strange, they focus in on this different aspects. So like Doctor Strange, it's especially lately it's been focusing on the multiverse. Then previously it was focusing on like time and stuff. Like lately it's been the multiverse, and then Moon Knight is gods and Egyptian gods, and I love where they took considering the character's origins. I love where they took the show, the direction of the show. Do I think some things could have been better? Yes, I think that they could have done Mr. Knight a bit better because I know he's way different in the comic books than he is in this show, but that's fine because that's what makes this adaptation. Um, you you can't just straight up adapt everything from the comics to the big screen because some things just don't work. So you have to change things up and make it suitable for TV. That's what they did with Mr. Knight, and I don't have an issue with that. I think Stephen Grant did a really good job with that. I am very much looking forward to Jake Lockley as well and whatever they're doing next with the show. Now, I'm getting to spoilers specifically. Arthur Harrow, I think, is a really good villain. I think it was up until the final episode, it was a matter of he wasn't doing much when it came to action. He was doing a lot of speaking, and every time he was speaking, it terrifies you. It is genuinely scary every time he speaks because it's so different from the other MCU villains where he's speaking and the way his words come across are terrifying, but they also appeal to a lot of people. And that's what makes him such a good villain. I think up at the end with the whole Amit Will Free, um, he was a force to be reckoned with up until inevitably Jake Lockley killed him, um, or not killed him, but like almost killed him. And oh yeah, no, he did. Jake Lockley killed him in the technically almost killed him in the final fight, but killed him at the end, right? And I think Haro is such a good villain, and I can't wait to see what his death leads to in the future. Layla as a character was great. I loved her character. I love her evolution of finding out what happened to her father, but also having to accept Mark and Steven being in one body, and then becoming an avatar for the hippo goddess. I forget her name, but I love her arc, and then of course Mark and Steven's arc of their past, in which Mark has a very traumatic past and abusive past. With first of all letting his brother die by accident, and then being constantly abused and harassed by his mom, and then Steven being made up, also being abused and harassed by their mom, but he doesn't remember them. He thinks his mom is dead, is alive all these years, but she's actually been dead. I think that is, and then their evolution is coming to accept each other, being in the same body, they're the same people, and then of course that last episode when they're able to freely switch back and forth, I think was really really cool. Um, Overall, I think Moon Knight is a great show. The ending, From start to finish, it was really good. The ending, I feel like at first I was like, this is a bit lackluster because it kind of just speed runs towards the ending. But then you see the post credit scene, you're like, okay, I understand now. Um, it's one of those things in which this is another show in which they could have added an extra like 10, 20 minutes. I don't think anybody would complain. I think we've all would have been happy. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, this has been one of the shortest episodes thus far. It was only like 43 minutes or something like that. It's been one of the shorter episodes, but it's still a really good episode. So yeah, Moon Knight as a whole, really good series. I really enjoyed it. I think it is better than all past Disney Plus shows thus far. Uh, 9 out of 10, like I said, with all those issues that I brought up. I had to dock the point, but other than that, really, really good. I really like it. See ya.